Oh my God. Look at this thing. What the hell? I came across a video by Matthew Ruderman.
It's like his first crack at making a digital rangefinder. Came out in 2006 and you should buy one today. But on paper, this camera sounds absolutely terrible. 10 megapixels, terrible dynamic range, a max usable ISO of just 1250, and it's not even full frame. And it costs how much?
Why the Leica M8 is still worth it in 2024. That led to another video by a guy named dromokratis, something along those lines. I'll make sure I link all these videos below. But this particular video was called The Road to Leica, My Story.
I shot the complete shooting with the M8. And the big surprise came when I came home. Well, I looked at the pictures, and the first time I loaded in the pictures in Lightroom, I saw that I only took 74 pictures. And I was in shock. I screwed up something. Something went terribly wrong. I shot for 2 or 3 hours, and the only thing I got were 74 pictures. Well, there were 73 great pictures.
He literally sold me on the camera right then and there. And then I came across another video by another Leica fanboy, Dave Herring. And this video just happened to be titled, The Leica M8 Will Blow Your Mind.
It sounds like an old film camera. It sounds so good. You can feel those vibrations like cut through your hand.
And Dave, today, I received the Leica M8. I did take a brief look just because the condition of this one is phenomenal. I paid a little extra for it. But as you can see, I mean, it came with all the boxes. It came with a grip, came with an extra battery. And this thing had like less than 1,300 photos taken with it. And we're talking about a camera that was released in 2006. So there are a couple quirks about this camera. For one, it was Leica's first digital M camera. What can I say? About the sensor, there's some funky things going on with the coloring. Leica had to come out, and their fix was to put an IR cut filter on the camera. That did correct the coloring issues. There was some blacks that turned to purples, and I believe the greens turned to a brownish orange color. I heard they sent IR cut filters to all the M8 customers, so that's how they were able to resolve that issue. Other than that, it's got a few other quirks, like it's not a full frame sensor. It's an APS-H sensor, which has a crop factor of 1.33. There was a few other quirks with the camera, and one is because it's from 2006, it only takes memory cards up to 32 gigs, I believe. I just so happen to have this card right here. I have almost thrown this card away so many times, just simply because, I mean, it's 16 gigabytes. There's a very cool image counter on top of the camera, and it starts out like 999. So if you put a larger card in it, you can shoot so many photos because of the 10.3 megapixel sensor that it holds tons and tons of pictures, so your count will never go below that. So that's why I think I'm going to try the 16 gigabyte card, and hopefully I'll actually be able to see that counter say something other than 999. I know it seems weird, but to me it's very cool. Wait till you see it. Let's jump in and open this thing up, and I think you're gonna think it's cool too. All right, so first off, this box right here is a battery box. I believe it's inside. Before we get into the camera, this did bring the grip. Now, quite honestly, the grip is ugly. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I might have some people out there get upset by it, but in my eyes, the grip is just ugly. I may take this grip, what I'm thinking anyways, and of course, if I do this for my camera, I will be selling it on kingpincameras.com for anybody else that may want it. I just think it's so cool. It still has the protective plastic on it. Like it says, this thing looks brand new. Not only that, the material seems to be holding up really, really well. Leica, yes please. All right. What I'm thinking is, just by a quick look at this, if I can, I don't know how it's screwed on or how it's mounted, but I was thinking about just making this round part right here out of walnut. I think it would look pretty cool. Let me know if you think that'd be a good idea. Like I said, if it's possible, I'm sure it's possible. Everything's possible. But let's get in and open the camera. Not gonna take any more of your time. Here we go. It's got all the documentation. I mean, is that not just so cool? Look how pristine everything is here. The box, documentation. Here, let's see how this thing opens here. There it is. Let's see, it's got a booklet. It's got CDs in it. I don't even think I have anything that plays CDs anymore. Yep. Capture one, pretty cool. Yep, capture one on this one as well. Manuals. This is so cool. It's man, whoever had this, it's just, I wonder if they just bought it and then just put it on the cloud. I say this, but my Fuji X Pro 3, I think only has like 500 and something images on it, and I've had it for since it came out. So was that 3 years now? Something like that. So I can't really say much, and it looks brand new. I mean, I hope it works. If it works as good as it looks, let me just set this aside right quick and real quick, just so you can see inside the box. I'm gonna put the camera aside for just a quick moment, just so we can finish inside the box. Okay, because he did put down in here, I saw some plugs, and I'm assuming the batteries. This is about as far as I went at work. I pulled everything out there, other than I did take a quick peek at the camera. And I can see that there's a battery, a charger, all the adapters for the different countries, different type of power sources. We got the camera strap, which looks like it was never, I might open it up here in just a minute, but let's get to the camera. Let's do this. All right. I think, is it upside down? No, it's not upside down. Okay, this would have stayed, should have stayed in here. Looks like it had tape in it that maybe, yeah, that part should have stayed in the box, but that's all right. Look at this. Oh my God, does that not look brand new? There is not a mark. That's what really drew me to this one. A lot of them are just so beat up from being worn. I mean, not in a bad way, in a great way. Hopefully I'll be able to put some videos together with this camera that come close to at least the 3 that I talked about in the beginning of this video, because they're really good videos. But just be warned, if you watch them, you're gonna want to go buy this M8. What? Let's go ahead and open up the other bags real quick. Let's go ahead and throw a battery in it and a memory card. And it's very cool. It still opens up like the film cameras. It's got a memory card in it. No way. 2 GB memory card. And it does have the extra battery. So there it is. He's got the battery inside the camera. So hopefully it's charged. And let's see with that memory card if it fires up. Like I said, I didn't even check this out at work. Let's fire it up together. Hopefully the battery's charged. I see a red light. Oh, that kind of moves kind of easily. Let's see what happens here. Saw a red light come on. Let's play, see if anything. Oh, the camera powers up. At least it turns on. Is that not so cool? Let's just fire one off right here. It's in the shutter. Oh, 538, 537. And here it is beside the M6. All right, so just to test that real quick, I'm gonna take a picture of one of my cameras behind me and we'll see how it goes. Let's take a picture of the Hasselblad.